Hello. High pressure continues to sit across the core of Europe, keeping the weather quiet and dry here. But this area of low pressure to the east is going to stir things up across the Aegean through the latter part of the weekend and on into the new week in terms of strong winds and carry heavy rain out of Greece into Turkey. And then further west, this weather front will start to track its way eastwards. Some rain getting into Scandinavia, the west of France, and unsettled again for Iberia. Some of these showers for Turkey are going to bring very heavy rain on Monday. We'll gradually start to see things becoming drier though across Greece, but the wind will be particularly gusty and potentially quite dangerous across the Aegean. Through the centre of the Med, a fine story for Corsica, Sardinia and the Balearics. And then we get towards that front further west, some heavy rain surging into Portugal, and the front carries all the way into the west of France. By Tuesday, it is looking considerably drier to the east of the Med, but you can see we've still got that strong northerly wind coming down off the Black Sea, and the showers are becoming more widespread across northern Spain. For much of Europe, though, as the area of high pressure expands, the fine weather becomes more widespread, and there's also going to be quite a lot of warmth around as well. Temperatures up to the mid-20s in the sunshine for Paris. For Athens, I think it'll take until the middle of the week for us to see the dry weather returning here. Hello. We have a stormy spell of weather to come for California thanks to a deep area of low pressure. That's going to bring heavy rain into the south of the state and to the north, increasingly some pretty hefty snow into the Sierra Nevada. Meanwhile, strong, dry southerly winds across the high plains will bring an elevated fire risk to New Mexico and parts of Colorado through Sunday and on into Monday. To the east of the country, high pressure keeps things comparatively quiet. Let's make our way now, though, along the length of the west coast of North America. And as you can see, actually, for Western Canada, things are pretty quiet for Sunday. Some sunshine across British Columbia, a bit more cloud and some snow showers affecting parts of Alberta, getting into the Rockies here. There's that deep low pushing into California. Some pretty strong onshore winds as well. So you can expect some choppy seas in the next couple of days too. But the temperatures do lift up for San Francisco behind the rain for Tuesday. Along the length of the east coast for Sunday, some sunshine for the Canadian Maritimes, but the remnants of a front will trail into Montreal. More cloud and a little rain here, and that cloud spilling perhaps as far south as New York and Washington, D.C. Generally, a lot of sunshine across the deep south, but as we get down towards Florida, the tail end of a weather system will bring some heavy showers here for a while, but Miami is looking much clearer and brighter come Tuesday. Hello. The seasonal rains are now advancing further north across South America. So we will see, if anything, enhanced activity in terms of the showers across northern Colombia, spilling into Venezuela. Some showers popping off across Guyana, French Guiana and Suriname. More heavy rain too for northern Brazil. Looking a little drier further south into the Amazon basin. Tail end of a front, though, bringing some rain as far inland as Brasilia for Sunday. I think a few brighter spells in Lima, up to 27 here, looking wet for Bogota. More showers for Belém and the rain extending across to Fortaleza, whereas Recife should remain largely dry. We have sunshine as we work our way down across Paraguay, Uruguay and into northern Argentina, but fronts clipping into the far south of the continent will often make for windy weather, gusty winds for southern Chile and for Patagonia. It looks like we will see some rainfall returning to Rio by Wednesday. Buenos Aires is set fair. We will see some further showers for Bogota. As for Central America, a lot of dry weather around here. The odd shower around the Gulf of Mexico on Sunday. We could see a few showers also for Haiti, the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. This instability triggered by the tail end of a weather system affecting further north in the US. But in the coming days, there's a lot of sunshine still to be found across this part of the world. Hello, to Africa and the Middle East we go for this world weather update. And we'll start with our satellite picture, which continues to show the areas of heaviest rain in terms of the brightest, whitest cloud across the equatorial belt of Africa. But actually we're expecting somewhat below average rainfall in this part of the world in the next 24 to 48 hours. And that could be problematic, particularly for the likes of Uganda, where it could allow the locust swarms to intensify. To the south of the continent, a front approaches South Africa. That's going to usher some cool air into Cape Town for Monday. To the north, things are looking largely dry and clear, however. For Cape Town, temperatures recovering up to 24 by Wednesday. Still plenty of sunshine to come for Dakar, a fine week ahead in Johannesburg. Elsewhere, plenty of sunshine for Khartoum, some patchy cloud in Casablanca, fine for Kinshasa and largely fine for Lusaka too. Across the Middle East, again, a lot of dry and sunny weather, but some showers further north extending across the Caucasus. We could see a few of those popping off in Baku. There's just a slight chance too of the odd shower across northern Iraq. But generally, if anything, it could be blowing dust and sand thanks to strengthening southerly winds across northern parts of Saudi Arabia and Iraq that are our biggest weather challenge in this part of the world in the coming days. As you can see from the outlooks, though, there's still a lot of settled weather generally to be found across the region in the week ahead. Hello. We're looking at the threat of some increasingly unsettled weather across India in the next few days. It won't affect all areas. It will come in the form of showers. So some places will be hit by intense rainfall and squally winds. Others will just remain dry and fine. It certainly looks like we'll see perhaps some of the greatest activity across the southern and northern thirds of the country. Some heavier showers showing up here as we go into Monday across parts of Kerala and Tamil Nadu, stretching further north into Karnataka. And I think by the time we get into Tuesday, that activity to the north will really pep up as well, partly because we'll get a little bit of destabilisation from this weather system that will drift across from Afghanistan and Pakistan. On the cool side for Kabul on Monday, 15 degrees here below the seasonal average, 35 in Delhi, and there'll be plenty of sunshine here. A closer look at the areas we expect to see some of those heavier showers through the early part of the week. For the Maldives, though, it should remain fine. I think a chance, though, of the odd heavier shower again for Sri Lanka, pushing towards Colombo. The odd heavier shower possible too across Bangladesh, but more likely, I think, to the north of the country and across the border into Nepal and affecting parts of Bhutan. As you can see, chance of some of those showers for Colombo most days in the forecast, but interspersed by some sunny spells. Quite a drop-off in the temperature for Tashkent come Wednesday. Hello. It's the time of year when the seasonal rains sit across Indonesia, and they'll continue to be potent here through the course of the next few days. We have a seasonal front further north that drifts its way north and south across China. It's heading south through the next few days. High pressure builds to the north of it. So there'll be a lot of sunshine across northern and central China, extending across the Korean peninsula and into Japan, but still quite windy to the far north on Monday with some showers on the tail end of an area of low pressure. Our front, though, will feed some wetter weather into Taiwan, the southeast of China, particularly the Pearl River Delta, and across Hainan for Monday. Some slightly more frequent showers, I think, for northern Vietnam too. In terms of the showers across Indonesia, I think it's likely to be Java that sees perhaps some of the more intense rainfall. A big change, though, as rain returns to Beijing towards the end of the week. A significant drop-off in temperatures here. A lot of fine weather across Australia on Monday, rather cool in the southeast, still some showers to the north. This front, though, swinging across the Tasman Sea, promises the threat of some very wet weather for the South Island of New Zealand on Monday, particularly for parts of Westland and Fiordland. But it doesn't look like the front will make great inroads to the North Island, so not a lot of drought relief in prospect here. But you can see that rain does progress its way further north towards Wellington as we look at Wednesday and Thursday, for example.